There is a phenomenon that all the kids are doing on the internet. It's a game that I'm too old to appreciate, but some of you out there with your Game Boys and your whatever, we
Mobile phones.
Yes, yeah, with your the machine, the small machines you have on your mobile devices, all those things. Brianna is, our de facto expert on all things based on this subject. It is called Among Us. And Brianna, what is Among Us?
Well, I'm ashamed because I haven't actually played it, but I've seen a lot of playthroughs and a lot of people do like charity live streams and stuff. But basically, it's like I think there's 2 different maps that you can do, but I guess the basic premise, I think there can be up to like 10, maybe a little bit more people, and basically the computer like randomly assigns you as either crew or an imposter. So you can have up to, I think, 2 imposters. Well, it can be.
Only one. Okay.
If it's larger, though, they can do up to 2. Yeah. And basically, the crew members, they have to either complete their task or try to find out and kick out the imposters before the imposters get them. So it's like, I don't think the actual phases are timed. It's just like whoever happens upon a body first will report it, and then you like talk to each other. So you can do it actually by text, but I don't see how people do it that way, because like if you have a microphone and you're like know the people you're playing with, especially, like you can try to pick up if they're lying. You're like, I know that you came from this direction, like what were you doing over there? And like sometimes people will just be caught like blatantly in their lies, and they're like, oh yeah, okay, you caught me. So it's just one of those like fun kind of, innocent games and whatnot about murder, I guess. But, it's a good story. Just the developers, I think it had been around for about a year or 2 before, last year when everything happened, like all of a sudden, I think these streamers started playing it and it just blew up like almost overnight, like everyone was playing it. So it was kind of a cool, like, small developer, just like they had to like work overtime to try to make sure they could keep up with the server stuff, like just people having fun and interacting and feeling less alone with this game. So it's cool.
And then came the memes.
Yeah, there's tons of memes. There's merch now all everywhere.
the whole sus thing is about being suspect.
Yes, if you hear anyone saying like, yeah, he was sus, it's because they're like trying to say that the imposter, like you're acting like an imposter. But the more you play it, the more like, okay, like it's almost easier to catch people in a lie if you know more about the game, because you're like, wait, this task is up in this corner and you said that you were down here. So it's a lot of just scheming. Like, I don't know if you guys ever played the card game Mafia. That's kind of what it reminds me of, just in a like more sophisticated manner, like with technology instead.
Yeah.
Isn't there another game similar to that? I think it's called Werewolf or something like that. It's not a card game, but it's kind of like one of those things where one of you is a werewolf, and you ask
probably I'm sure there's many iterations.
Yeah, you ask questions, but I like that whole. I didn't know anything about that. That premise is that one of you is a mole, or
So like Brianna was saying is so when you're playing around a match, the computer randomly assigns someone in the group as the imposter. So if you're the imposter, your job is to sneak around the map and try to kill the other people.
And pretend like you're working.
But you're pretending like you're doing tasks. Everybody on the crew side, that's their job, is to try to complete this list of tasks that they have. So there's different rooms around the map. They might have to go, refuel an engine. They might have to go download some files and move them to another room. So it's very interesting though, like, because I can see how people develop strategies for being the imposter, as well as strategies on how to identify an imposter. Like when you're on the crew, you know, how to approach identifying who the imposter is.
Very cool. No. I'm sold. I'm definitely gonna look into, you know, what's this called? Outside of us in
Among Us.
Among Us.
Yep,
He's just joking. He's being
I'm writing it down. Absolutely.
Sure.
Cool. But so see, now we're relevant. See, we're doing what